Madam is muted.
She's muted.
Now, namaskar.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Muthu sir, how is daddy doing?
Yeah, ma'am. He's fine, madam. He's there with me. He's fine, ma'am.
Okay, good. Our prayers.
Yeah, ma'am.
And thanks for making my PPT.
Ma'am, today I'll share with you, ma'am. By evening, I'll share with you.
Maybe tomorrow. No
Sure,
problem.
not a problem. No problem. I'll prepare and I'll share with you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
I said only 6 of us are here at the moment. No?
Last minute request also, I put it in
Okay.
with my video, 1 minute video on Facebook. Please come, please come. So, congratulations in person now.
Thank you
to
so much.
Iron Lady.
Thank
It
you
was
so
such a
much.
pleasure. I have seen 10 times. I will put the pictures on. I will put the pictures
Thank
on.
you so much. Thank
Always
you. Thank you.
smiling.
You are such a motivator, you know.
You are always smiling, and that is the best dose for us. Very nice.
It's all because of my friends, my colleagues. I
Mm,
have lost a very, very good friend just on 12th, 11th of December.
yeah.
So, Krishna Kumari Gulani.
And we plan to start with that.
Right.
And you are going to speak also. Nirja is going to, she's also going to speak, and then, yeah.
Good morning, ma'am.
Please.
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh,
Hi,
good
Anu.
morning, Anuji.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Congrats, ma'am.
Good morning, Alka ji.
I think Dr. George Binu must be going to church, you know, in the morning.
But he does manage to fit in the parking lot.
Yes.
So hopefully he's there. I was in touch with him a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Let me write to Muthu sir also. If any problem, he should take over.
Yes, ma'am. But only the thing, ma'am, because PPT I don't have. I think sir might having it. That we.
He is leading. In case there is any problem, please carry on as a second host.
Sure, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Binu sir.
Yeah, I see
Binu sir, good
him.
morning.
Very good morning.
Good morning,
Very good morning.
sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
8:30, ma'am. With
Good morning,
your
sir.
permission, can we start now?
Yes, please.
Officially,
If Nirja ji is also there.
if you all
See if
permit,
Nirja
can I
is
start?
also there. Yes, sir. See if Nirja ji is also there. Yeah, she is already there. You can start. Because she will go first and then Bimla ji. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good morning and all with all of them. I'm going to start. Respected
Yes,
patron
sir.
ma'am, Dr. Suresh Narula Khanna ma'am, co-patron Dr. Maria Hussain ma'am, Dr. Bimla
Yes.
Kapoor ma'am, Senior National Advisor of Nursing Scholar Society, Dr. Ashi Qureshi ma'am, Student Nurses Track President, all national executives, chapter presidents, and executive members of chapters and members of Nursing Scholar Society. A warm greetings and namaste to one and all. Before proceeding with our official agenda of general body meeting, we would like to, Nursing Scholars Society would especially like to pay homage to the departed soul of late Mrs. Krishna Gulani ji, a great visionary leader in the field of nursing profession. I request to all the members of the Nursing Scholar Society, please remain 1 minute silent for the departed soul of late Mrs. Krishna Gulati ji to rest in peace. Thank you. Now, we will proceed with the agendas of the general body meeting of Nursing Scholar Society. Last year was really a very great year in which we started the year 2024 by doing our first international conference on January 2024. The theme of the conference was transforming nursing education and and in which over 1,200 delegates in the virtual this the events and activities which was carried out from the headquarters of the Nursing Scholar Society. Yes, the first was the international conference which we conducted, and all the members all actively participated, and it was really a great event. Next, we had conducted a nursing Premier League in collaboration with the Modasa in Bhagyalakshmi in Mehsana, where
Venu,
over 15
sir.
cricket teams participated.
Venu, sir.
Yes,
May I interrupt you,
yes,
please? I
yes, yes.
wanted Nirja ji to speak 1 minute for Gulani ji and then Bimla ji. Please let them just say a few words first.
Okay.
Thank you. Nirja ji,
I
you're on.
First of all, I would like to say it was really a very sad news to hear about Miss Gulani. She was our teacher in BSc and MSc, I think she was one of the finest teacher ever we will have. Even she was my guide in masters, and she was very clear. Students will work, she will work. But one of the best guide and teacher who will even accept this. Yes, I have forgotten statistics which I have researched something. You can read, then we can discuss, then we can go through it. I think I have no words to say about her. She was a very, very sensitive person. She will understand others' views. She will guide us. She used to understand the limitations of students and always encourage us. First, work yourself, then you come to us, because in future you have to work yourself. And even finding the, I remember once she gave us the assignment, we searched full library, everything, but we could not find. Then we went with something. She said, I was knowing you will not get. There is only one book which I will give you. Now you go back and read. So that she used to strengthen us to use the library. First, help yourself rather than depending upon just on teachers or on the other students' previous year assignments. In that way, our classroom was just opposite her office. And in the first year, if she used to come when we used to make noise, she will come very quietly, and in a very quiet tone she will tell us, but in a very firm tone, that those her words used to be, so we never used to feel that someone is scolding us or someone is telling us not to make noise or something. In that way, one of the, I think she was one of the best colleague, best teacher, best mentor and guide. Even when she was writing a book, she will send me a WhatsApp message, Nirja, can you find me these latest material for me? I remember I used to feel proud that my teacher is remembering me. I used to take out the prints and I used to go to her place and give her, and whatever help we can do. So we will always miss her. That's what I can say. I will always have memories, my lifelong memories for Miss Gulani. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Now, Bimla ji.
She is muted.
Is Bimla ji there?
Madam, she has to unmute. Ma'am, you have to unmute.
Thank you. I think the whole country and everybody knows that I have lost a very, very good friend, a very good mentor for me also, and a colleague. We have known each other when I was a fourth year student, and she was very fond of me because she was in Chawla and she was a community health nurse in charge there. So she really taught me certain things. And then after I graduated and joined RAK, we became very good friends. And we carried on till she left the world. Just 3 weeks back, I had met her. I went to her place, I met her, we talked for quite some time. She was not communicative, but then she started talking. After 3 hours, I think I left, and I came with a very heavy heart, because everybody at home also knows she was a family friend. She was a family, not even friend. She was a family. So when I told them, I was very upset for 2, 3 days, and I kept on ringing to their family to see that she goes to hospital and all that. But I think she had told that she doesn't want to live now because she was going through a lot of physical pain. Physical pain, to say that she had a sort of a slight lung infection, but to me, she doesn't look to be in physical pain. So we talked for some time, and then because she always tried to console others. She always tried to strengthen others, as Nirja said very clearly. She stood by others, but she never asked for anything in return. So she will just talk to me and say that, why didn't you come? And I said, okay, I'll come. Why didn't you do this thing? I mean, she knew that she could really scold me. She could tell me whatever she wants to with the right. And I allowed her to exert that right. I think I mean, like Nirja said that she was a student of hers and all, knows closely. I think all of us, we would remember her for her patience, for her, she never lost temper in front, to the students or to anybody. But when she lost in front of me once or twice, I understood she really was not very happy with the event which was occurring. But by and large, she maintained that patience, coolness, helped everybody. And I think she'll be remembered by everybody who came in contact with her for a short while or for a long. I can only pray, my family can pray, every one of us, we can only pray for her. She, wherever she is, she listens to us, that we miss her, we remember her.
I may add to it that she was very active with the Trained Nurses Association, has contributed. She was author, has authored 2, 3 books, and I got a personal chance to meet her physically, touch and all, in 5 minutes, as if I knew her for ages. And that was very strange. Usually I take a distance first, but she was right away, right there, and talking one-to-one basis, paying attention. And it is a great loss for our nursing fraternity, but rest in peace, and we pray for her heavenly abode. Binu sir will felicitate her. He will read oath of a Hall of Fame, and also we are inducting her for a lifetime achievement. Binu sir, on to you.
Hall of Fame होत ना? Yes.
Do you want me to read if problem?
Madam, Hall of Fame होत ना?
Yes, Hall of Fame, and then that's it, because society,
Okay.
she's just Hall of Fame.
Yes. I, Binojo, solemnly pledge as an inductee of Hall of Fame of a Nursing Scholar Society that I will honor and cherish the valuable award by showing my elegance to the society. I will uphold the standards of nursing profession, strive to promote and project the positive image of nursing profession. I will keep my elegance as a life member of this prestigious team. I pledge in front of Almighty to promote and perform my duties as assigned.
Nirja ji
I
was
do.
supposed to say I do. For her.
I do.
Yeah, thank you. And just she is also felicitated for her lifetime contributions to our nursing profession, and she is receiving a lifetime achievement award also. So 2 certificates will be sent to Nirja ji, and please forward to them. If his nephew, her nephew is there, so we would like him to say something. Bimla ji was supposed to plan that.
No, I could not talk because yesterday was Kriya, the last rites which we have, and
Okay.
he was quite busy and I didn't want to. Maybe
No
today I'll talk.
problem. Okay, ji. Okay, then we will proceed with our normal routine things. Okay, ji. Binu sir, all to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Last year, the list of events which we conducted from the headquarters of the Nursing Scholar Society. One second. We find find on the question. Yeah,
Anybody else has PPT? They can open for you.
No,
One
it is
second, no,
his
madam.
own.
Actually, it's a laptop. One second.
He had it before, he will get it
You
soon.
can read it. Otherwise, by the time you can read the slides.
No, madam, 1 second. It's getting up. Is it visible? No.
No, no.
Not as yet.
Or Anuj can give the financial report till you find it.
Oh,
Got it. Got it.
Okay.
yes. So the list of events and activities which was carried out from the National Nursing Scholar Society. Yes, we had a great first international conference on the theme transforming nursing education and practice to meet the global challenges in collaboration with Vibrant College of Nursing in Surat on 8th and 9th January of 2024, in which it was in a hybrid mode where 1,200 attended physically and over 300 participants were there in online mode. The next event which we conducted was Nursing Premier League in collaboration with Bhagilakshmi College of Nursing in Modasa, where 15 cricket team participated and the whole team from the 4th March to 8th March 2024. The next we had a plan of reel making contest under the umbrella of Nursing Scholar Society in the month of March, April. We had an international virtual conference to mark the occasion of World Health Day on 6th April 2024. National webinar was planned on forensic nursing in collaboration with Vibrant Nursing College of Nursing over 2 days on 26th and 7th of June 2024. We smoothly conducted the induction ceremonies of the few chapters and also established recently our international chapter, Carnation chapter, recently in in USA. At present, we have total established chapters is 27 and total members as on 13 December 2024, it is 2089. We had smoothly conducted a sanitary napkin distribution program in a pan-India level in collaboration with Nine Foundation, which was done and distributed sanitary kits to over 163 colleges across in India. And in each college, over 400 to 500 students were benefited from the event. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Alka Tajane ma'am, the Secretary of Nursing Scholar Society, to read the minutes of the meeting of the last year 2023-20. Madam,
Yes.
Dr. Alka Tajane ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam. Dr. Bimla Kapoor ma'am, Dr. Suez Khanna ma'am, Dr. Nilza ma'am. The last year meeting was conducted on the 27th, 2023, and it was conducted on the 7 p.m. In the evening. And the master of ceremony is Dr. Anu Joyputi madam. This was the annual report was read by Dr. Binu Jo sir, and Dr. Subha Gaikwad madam was presented their chapter report. After that, Dr. Jyoti Katwal ma'am presented her chapter report, and Dr. Muthu sir have presented on behalf of Dr. Nirza madam. Delhi chapter report was presented by Dr. Binu sir. Dr. Reena Kumari madam presented evaluation chapter report, And DG chapter report was presented on behalf of Niru Madam, Mr. Jerry, and this was followed by the report of ethics by Dr. Ratna Prakash Madam. Dr. Bimla Kapoor Ma'am is an advisor of NSS National. She was stressed the importance of ethics committee and invited members to carry out the research to NSS with the clearance of ethical committee. And the budget report was presented by Dr. Anu Joyputti Madam, Treasurer of National NSS, and it was passed by the committee member, Dr. Bimla Kapoor Ma'am, stress on carry out the activities throughout the year by various chapter, and Dr. Ashia Qureshi Ma'am, President of SNT, stressed the increase the member drive of the student of NSS. So this was followed by vote of thanks by Dr. Mr. Himanshu Trivedi sir. And I myself, I have briefed about the international conference, which was finished in 8 and 9, 2020. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Venu, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I'd like to give you a report of the meeting which was held on November 13 regarding a collaboration with Ms. Navkiran Kaur, a Neclex RN company which is based in Canada. Our national executive member decided that it will be good to have a proper memorandum of agreement and we can collaborate with the company. We have already informed Dr. Navkiran ma'am and further agreement plan for a proper collaboration with the company needs to be discussed further to have a proper well-established mutual agreement. And then with a proper mutual understanding, we will go with the company. It's time to invite Dr. Nursing Scholar Society to present the yearly financial report of the Nursing Scholar Society for the year 2023 to 2024. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Patron ma'am. Good morning, Bibla ma'am, Misha ma'am, and all the respective executive members of Nursing Scholar Society.
Share.
We should still appreciate they are sitting in the parking lot and trying to convey the messages. Thanks.
Sorry for the delay.
No problem.
Is it visible?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is visible.
Okay.
Beautiful.
The budget report of 2023-24. When it comes to the previous year, it was 14,87,403. That's 12/2023. And the total amount we have received during this last year is 17,9,9 978. Balance altogether it goes to add up, and then it goes to 32,57,001. And the expenditure near 44,574. And total balance now currently we are having 12,827. When it can be bifurcated, it will be hope is visible for so when it comes to the money days, I have told that is 17 lakh 69,978. They received from the members, then conferences, then FD investors, the other even money. So from that, they for the international conference, it is 16 lakh nearly. And the travel and accommodation nearly it is 2 lakh. Then the Zoom charges, website charges, stationery and all the prints, then receipts, all those things, it is 40,000 nearly. Then expense for the activities, chapter and the transfer or donations, it is near to 1,05,000. And apart from this, award, certificate, judges payment, felicitation, brochure, credit our expense, then conference related small, then that charges it is 99,574. The total balance now we are currently having in our NSS national account is 12 lakh 12,827. So usually we will be doing this is a fixed type of FD, like we can put it, so we will be getting interest in between also we can break, so that nearly 3.5 or 3.75 like that interest we will be getting. So monthly that also will be add up in our account. Hope it is clear to all. So I'll hand over it to Dr. Binu Josat, and thank you everyone for providing me opportunity to present this.
Thank you.
Now the budget is in the members forum to pass it of the year.
Just a question, is FD over and above the saving account or FD you will do now?
Yes. In the saving account, ma'am, at present is I think 3,000 rupees, and other all the money is in FD. So around 12 lakhs are in the FD account of the Nursing Scholar Society.
Okay, thank you. I propose the budget to be passed.
I second it.
Okay, so I thank you. I thank you, Dr. Anujoy Kuti, for this tremendous job for preparing the budget for the year 23-24, and the budget with the approval of the members of the committee is passed. Now, I would invite the presidents of each chapter one by one to present a brief yearly report of the year 2023-24.
Yeah, I can start, Binu.
Madam?
I can share.
Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am. Dr. Mia, madam. Yes.
But you have to give me the make me host to share the report.
Yes,
Sharing
surely,
is
ma'am.
not turned on actually.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute. I will do it.
Yeah.
Things are ready. എനിക്ക് അത് തന്നെ എടുക്കാൻ അയച്ചു. Now you can try.
Okay. Yeah.
No, madam. Now you are. Okay.
Is my PPT visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, we had presented till June, so I will move little fast. In January, we had a meeting with Dr. Sukhanna when she visited the Delhi with Professor Vimla Kapoor, Dr. Asha Qureshi, Shri Raja, and we had a very interactive meeting. Some of the glimpses of the meetings are these. We just in short I am presenting. Then in the International Women's Day 8th March, chapter has organized Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, and Professor Manju Chugani and Captain Indra Rani was actually nominated by the chapter committee to honor them on this day. So we had honored these two members from our chapter. So this is the glimpses of the meeting where we have honored both of them. Then physically we honored them later on. So then research presentation webinar, Dr. Nirja Sood and Dr. Lavanya, Dr. Manju Chugani have invited by the NSS headquarters to be the chief guest for the research presentation webinar series in February, March and June respectively. And Dr. Nirja Sood, I presented my research, PhD research during February, that is changes in Directorate of Health Services Delhi during 1990s. The glimpses of the events are this. Then NSS chapter have organized 2-day workshop in collaboration of Innovative Curious and Subharti University in hybrid mode on scientific writing and artificial intelligence and the future perspectives in the month of April, which was really very successful and students have appreciated that. These are the because in this Chat GTP and the Google Gemini was with the use of AI was emphasized by the speakers. So this is the glimpses of the 2 days conference. Because this is the need of an hour, so we thought of doing this. International Midwifery Day, 1-day virtual national conference was organized where experts were invited by the, I will appreciate Dr. Manju Chugani has taken lots of initiative, and Lavanya Nandan, our secretary, and Dr. Deepika Khaka was our chief guest in this, where we emphasize the need for midwifery and what is the future of midwifery in India. These are some of the glimpses of that. Then reel making contest was organized for the students, where we had lots of many entries were there, and this was a very successful event because today's students love to make reels. Then we had various EC meetings where we have taken decisions about the activities of the chapter. Then International Nurses Day, 1-day occasion of International Nurses Day, NSS Delhi chapter has organized get together where the our executives, because we were not able to meet physically, Dr. Manju and other members were facilitated, and our NSS logo batches were given. A pinning ceremony was done, actually, I would say here, because this was a contributory get together we thought of meeting, but few members could not come due to their some other issues, but we tried our best to meet them. Some of the new members what we had made, some of the certificates during the events by the NSS headquarters which were issued to the chapter president and other members. This was, we revised our logo because previous logo was little not so visible. The clarity was not there. So this was made by Dr. Marilyn. She actually helped us to modify. It is same, but the clarity and the fonts were much more clear in that. Then we had a systematic review faculty development program in July by, we had invited Dr. Manju and Dr. Harmeet Kaur. I will appreciate the efforts of Dr. Manju Chugani and Dr. Kapilta, our media coordinator, Dr. Manju Chugani, and Kapilta research committee coordinator, which was actually very successful. Even last year when we have conducted, all the students have presented the paper after that and even published the paper in various journals. Then we had celebrated the World Population Day in July, Leave No One Behind. Here we had the essay competition and two first and second position prizes and consolation prizes were given. Then 9 distribution of the sanitary pads, which was conducted by Delhi chapter also. Again, I will appreciate the efforts of Dr. Marilyn and the Apollo team who has conducted, and still they are carrying on in the Delhi for maybe in the next year also. The few colleges which are left, we will cover that also. Then World Heart Day, this was by Shanta Group of Institution, our Vice President, Dr. Simon with our chapter, he has conducted, and we had very good interaction during the session, which was appreciated by the participants in the feedback. Then the second faculty development program was conducted in October, by which was some of the few members who have, because the topics were different in continuation, some participants from the previous batch and some new, because so much of demand was there. We were getting the mails that you should conduct this because this was very successful among the students and the faculty also. So these are the glimpses of our this thing. And last one, I think I will thanks NSS headquarters to nominate and the committee to nominate Dr. Simon during International Men's Day to honor 4 of the members, and Vice President was one of them. Thank you for the opportunity. This was the brief report of the chapter.
Thank you, ma'am. It's always you are leading from the front, and your chapter is always really, we appreciate your activities from
Thank
the
you so much. This is a
Nursing Scholar
teamwork, I should
Society.
say. I
Yes.
will appreciate all the team members who are taking so much of initiative. As a president, we take decisions, but we have given the opportunity to all the members. Whenever they come with the proposal, we try. If the proposal is good, we try to implement it. It is the effort of all the members. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, ma'am, really. And thank you. Next, and chapter presence over there can start. Anyone else? Actually, we have shared to everyone. Dr. Alka Tajani madam has already sent it mail to everyone. All the presidents' email was sent. Muthu sir, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning to all respected dignitaries. So, due to some personal issues, I could not prepare a PPT, sir, actually. So, by orally, I'll convey the thing, whatever we have done so far, what
Yes, sir.
activities we have conducted, sir. So, on 21st and 22nd of last November month, we have conducted one international webinar. There were around 428 participants were present for that particular webinar. And the webinar went very well. And till now, around 6-7 research webinars. I was a master of ceremony, and even for other events also, I was a master of ceremony. And from our team, some of the 2-3 colleges, we have conducted some activities that in the next this thing, I'll make a PPT and I'll present those things. I think from my side and our team, all the team members, they are actively participating in all our events, and they're making success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any chapter presidents, any chapters would like to present report? As I see, no other representative are there of different chapters. Sudha, ma'am, you are
Yes,
going to
yes.
present your chapter
No,
report?
sir.
You are
Since
also leading as a
last, no, sir, I didn't prepare any PPT because we didn't do any activity because lots of ups and downs in our nursing profession here in Madhya Pradesh, like CBI inspections again and again, and many more things are happened here. and no admissions we are having in our college since 2 years. This year also seems like 0 year. So we didn't do any activity, but from next 2025 we had decided, and one more activity we had planned, that on 28th of December our chapter and collaboration with our college, doing preparations for the celebration of our anniversary of our NSS National, and the planning is on, and the report I will send it the next meeting, sir.
Okay, ma'am. So if no other chapters are present, we can move to the next agenda of the meeting. Can I? Anyone would like to, any chapter presidents are there?
But it is very surprising, President Sir, that people
Yes.
are not present for the meeting. What could be the reasons, you know? Because
I
is
think
it that Sunday, or is it because morning, or is it, I mean, it's once in a year the GBM is there, and we have so many chapters except Delhi, which is always present,
Yes.
has presented. It's a question of concern, you know.
Yes,
We
I
just
agree.
cannot have namesake chapters, but we need to have the activities reported to the whole group.
Yes.
So we need to find out probably after the meeting what could be the reasons.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We will really,
But
me and our
I,
secretary, ma'am, will really collaborate
I,
one-to-one with
yes,
all the presidents, because I know it's around 3 mails was presented to each, I think, around secretary madam has also sent. We have also sent. And not only, I appreciate Dr. Neeraja Sood ma'am, around, I think, 1 month before, I think around 25 days before the report was ready. And she was, even we were not that much ready from the national side. But really, we appreciate
No,
Neeraja ma'am.
thank you. It is our
sending.
secretary, Dr. Lavanya, and her team is very
Yes, ma'am.
active. So I received them. I thought we should send in advance so that even headquarter can go through it. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
ma'am, personally, I called 2 or 3 president and I told to present the report. Already they had many event in their department, and so they have not present. There was a conference, national
Yes.
conference in Junagadh. Then here also Surat chapter also they have done some activities.
Madam,
I don't know.
whatever the reasons may be,
Yes.
they should tell, you know, if it is not suiting the date, they could tell long back, because the date is fixed long back. So they could tell us and we could
Right,
modify
ma'am.
the date and timing, you know. But I think
And
once
then
in
we
a
ask
year,
a suggestion also, ma'am.
no, once in a year, we need to see that all the presidents are here with us, you know, and it is not that one is traveling, it's virtual. So I think we need to really get together and find out the reasons. Because I know some activities are going on everywhere, which I keep on hearing. So it's a really question of concern. We cannot have chapters for the namesake as chapters, you know. We would like to know what is going on in those chapters. So it's a serious thought, you know, we need to give to.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Surely we will take a thorough report from everyone, and one-to-one we will get back a report, and we can have a meeting in evening also. If all the members permit, we will discuss it with all because with other members and other chapters and find out the real issue. Now, Sukarna ma'am, you are mute. I think you are trying to talk something. Dr. Suresh, you are muted. That's why we are not, but I can see you. मैडम आप म्यूट हो शायद, आपका आइकॉन मैडम म्यूट है, लैपटॉप
I'm
वाला
doing
आइकॉन।
it.
हाँ अभी सही है।
We're doing. I have sent personally humble request, and that was the only reason we put all of them without their credentials and evaluations from the committee, that they are all put in Hall of Fame with the trust and with the idea that they believed in our mission and they will be active. If they are not active, courtesy sake, they can write, I cannot, or they can send the representative. There are 11 executive members in there, and my personal request, for courtesy sake also, I don't know, And here is totally different. If they have all 100% negative, still they will send 100 times. Sorry, we cannot do, sorry, we cannot do. And I cannot comprehend in 3 years why these leaders do not have that courtesy to just say a word that we cannot or we will send our representative. This is, I know, non-salaried thing, and it is in the morning only. Maya Patilia ji keep on saying, I have to go to church, and Simon sir also. So we understand, but they can easily send other representatives. So it will come a letter from President now for 2025 that requesting all of them, if they took the oath, if they are admitted in Hall of Fame, not for status only, but activities. We can understand there are not 10 activities, but there is only one or there is none. But at least respond to those when we ask question. And that's my humble request that becoming very disappointing, we may not be in other chapters and put in Hall of Fame. Why we are doing them? And that is my disappointing factor. Usually, I very easily don't get disappointment easily. I keep on sending them. Even before coming, I wrote their names, presidents, chapter presidents' names, and put a 2-minute my video that please requesting you, or at least answer or something. I have no comprehension of this problem. So it should come from the president, very straightforward application that how to deal with it, and ask them what they suggest. We can do it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, surely we will get a detailed report of 1 to 1. Yes, we need to have
Sandeep sir
at
should
least a
have been
yearly
here,
once
Sandeep
report,
sir.
as both our advisor ma'am and patron madam has told, that yearly once a report. If it is a time problem, we can have a meeting in another time also. But yes, at least they should have a report, and some representatives can come.
Absolutely.
Now I invite Dr. Alka Tajani ma'am to give us all the members a brief update regarding opening of the Nursing Scholars Society simulation lab, which is going to happen in Surat. So I invite Dr. Alka Tajani ma'am, Secretary, Nursing Scholars.
Thank you, sir. When the meeting was conducted last time, from that time we are having a meeting with Lardal company with Binu sir and Dr. Bimla Kapoor ma'am and Himanshu sir, and I was present over there. So we talk and we asked to bring to give a quotation. And after that, we had meeting with nursing champs also, and I think Madam was there in a TNAI conference, so where I have sent it one video, which is the lab was made by Delta company, and Madam talk with Mr. Jwalan Batavia, and I talked with him, and then he came day before yesterday in Vibrant. Then we had a meeting with our trustee, and he have sent me a quotation from a Delta company. So that quotation I will share with Dr. Bimla Kapoor ma'am and Binu sir and all the committee member. The committee have made with us. Then we will discuss and we will have a meeting with all those things. What do you, sir, Binu sir?
Yes, madam.
We also, I think, called the trustee in one of the meetings, if you remember.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have forgotten.
We
Both the
called
trustees. Yes, ma'am.
the trustee.
Both the
was
trustees
in
were there, Mr. Parth and Mr. Kamlesh Bhai.
They were there.
That was the first meeting, ma'am. With
So
Lardal.
I think the Delta, the nursing jam, and Ladal. Nursing jam is only doing some procedures, and they are portable simulation labs and not very advanced. We had a discussion nearly for 40-45 minutes, but Delta and Ladal are into simulation lab, but somehow I think we probably may shortlist Delta, seeing to the cost. and they have visited the college, and the amount, quite a large amount, the Vibrant College trustees are ready to pay. I do not know how much we will be able to contribute because our funds are not that, you know, encouraging in terms of the fee that we have. So we'll have to see some aspects of it, but it is in the process. Thank you.
He have seen the infrastructure also, and he told that it's a good infrastructure. He will prepare the design, and for a design, he will not take any money. And one person from their side, after preparing the lab, he will have along with us for 1 year, and the lab will be prepared step by step. He said directly we will not move to high fidelity. We'll go step by step, and we will have a campaign. We will have some marketing, and then after we will update step by step, like that he told. So quotation he have given, ma'am. I will share with you all after discussing with the trustee.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, Dr. Alka Tajani, ma'am, and Dr. Bimla Kapoor, ma'am, to updating us this related simulation lab. Now it's the time to is the slide visible?
Yes,
Yes.
Now it's the time for us a few awards and felicitations. There is a co-patron honor award. Yes, it's a very great pleasure to felicitate Mr. Sandeep Kasosara, Chapter President, Lily Chapter 2 BR, for reviving the chapter to enhance our NSS mission by having induction and valuable lectures. Congratulations for your voluntary time and hard work to activate the Lily Chapter 2 of BR state in order to enhance the NSS mission. Thank you. Next, we have our great award, Dr. I Lady, Dr. Bimla Kapoor Leadership Honor Award. It is with great pleasure to felicitate Professor Dr. Shobha Gaikwad, Chapter President, Azalea, Chapter to Maharashtra State, for excellent hard work to present maximum Azalea Chapter's activities in the year 2024. Congratulations to you. She's not present, but she has done lot two activities was there in conference, but today, why
Yeah.
she's not there, we don't know. We have invited her also. She's not there. Now,
Absolutely.
we have an S&T President, Dr. Ashik Qureshi, Chapter Honor Award. It is with great pleasure to felicitate Professor Dr. Ivy Das, Chapter President, Acacia Chapter, Chapter 5, Telangana, for a single-handed effort to enroll maximum students with full-time regular membership fee. Congratulations for your voluntary time and hard work to get the student membership in 2 cities in order to enhance the NSS mission actively and very sincere. We have over 400 to 500 student members from Telangana chapter. So that membership, student membership, she has done a maximum. So we appreciate her, but we have invited her also. She's not there. Now,
Just I want to add one sentence in every 3 of them, that Ivy Diaz did such a visionary thing. She said, Madam, all students will be gone, and it will be very hard to find their addresses and all. So what I'm going to do is, instead of 500 rupees, I will take 1,000 of RNs. So her students, 44 or 80, whatever she did, all are already RNs. They don't have to upgrade. And this was commendable. I couldn't get over that. Why didn't I think it? And she spent 2 days sitting at her desk, and she kept on calling, see, I'm still here. See, I'm still here. I will not leave. Each student she called from the seniors and did that enrollment for membership. I think she deserved this certificate for her chapter president leadership. And the second, Sandeep sir, he was a vice president for Lily chapter 2 Bihar, where Neerja was a chapter advisor. She also suggested in the past that if he can be president, but that time we had Nitesh sir, one principal was there, and Sapna Singh. Anyway, they moved with their all employment things, which is okay. And Sandeep sir came from wherever he is now in Siliguri. First he was in Bihar. He said, "No, madam, we are with you and we will revive this." And within 1 month, they had another activity of induction ceremony of new members, and one happens to be Ruma Bhattacharjee, who is in Singapore, and even Bimla ji appreciated that if we take her also is good. But she single-handedly prepared PPT in 15 days, and their induction was very successful. So I think we need to appreciate those people also. And the third one, Shobhaji. Shobhaji, whenever I called her, she got us these our pins. I don't know how she spent time. She was so busy going and talking and doing the marketing. I didn't even know she is comparing the prices everywhere and got us the cheapest, whatever the price came to, and then made them ready before I reached there. I didn't know she gave, and they were under my car from Bombay when we landed. All I knew was at the stage when President our Binu sir told me that they all came with you from Bombay, and she sent them to the airport. So it is very commendable when people go one extra mile just to make others care of the caregiver, which is in real meaning. And she deserved, as a president, chapter president, for her activities or whatever she did, this certificate. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, the forum is open for the suggestions and discussions for the any how to plan the activities for the year 2024 ending and 2025 new year. As the madam told, Dr. Bimla Kapoor and Dr. Suresh Dallakona, madam, first all the presidents should be active and we should find a report of why was this. We will find out the detailed report of this. We will have a we and Alka ma'am will send a letter or two again
Yes.
and we will conduct a meeting once again to have a brief what was the why they are not and the representative was not there of the chapters.
They're always welcome to write us suggestions, and we keep on asking. Time and time again, we keep on asking them. Do you want to just say for a minute about the scholarship, what you're doing with the research for next year? At least that is the future planning. You can tell them you have already started for 2025.
Yes, we
Just
just
verbally.
planned a rough brochure, madam. We are planning to have a, as our society is a scholarly society, we need to promote scholarly activities in the best interest of our nursing profession. So we thought that we should give a scholarship to the students specifically for the research related purpose. So we have just drafted the first draft. We will be getting approved with our advisor also and everyone. We have drafted a draft, and the draft is that we will be giving a students two categories of scholarship based on the research work. So we will have a student scholarship and also we will have a scholarship for in this category 2, that is faculty scholarship for the PhD scholars, postdoctorals or any teachers both in clinical and teaching side. We will invite their application based on the performa, the drafting, that this will be the criteria of sending us the proposal of your study. So we will select the best 20 proposal by our committee, and in that best 20 proposal, best 5 in student category and best 5 whatever the committees decide, we will give a scholarly award. So based on their activity, what the synopsis is approved, that synopsis each stage, like first stage we will give a small token of amount, second stage, third stage, like full finishing the whole amount will be given in part by part for their research activities. So first they will submit a synopsis in each category. Synopsis will be approved by the executive committees. Then we will be giving award in part by part by doing when they do their research work. And the research work will be the solely of the nursing scholar societies. I will send a detailed draft also to everyone,
Wonderful.
which we have
Thank
made a
you,
rough
sir.
draft.
Sir, do you want to say the oath of society when I read these 3-4 names of new members, please?
Yes.
Okay, then this December, because we had induction ceremony of Ashaji's chapter international carnation. If she's there, then we can have a report from her. If she's not there, I can understand that she just traveled on 11th or
Yes.
12th. Is
Yes.
Dr. Ashaji there?
No, madam. Madam is, I think,
Okay.
just traveling. We get
Okay. The new members admitted are Aditi, Ankita, Chakor, and Namrata Singh for this our whatever the was December 1st to December 15th, and they are all in the general life member that membership. So please just read that to induct them in the society. Vinu sir, to you.
Yes. So,
Okay.
can I proceed with vote of thanks, ma'am?
No, before that, society oath,
Okay.
please.
Yes. I should. I, Dr. Benu Jo, solemnly pledge my allegations to the society that I will be abiding by the rules and regulations of this honorable society. I will discharge my duties and bear the responsibilities as an office bearer. I will carry on my responsibilities as a life member. I will be responsible member not to give any statements to media or in any groups. I will function as a part of any groups which will reflect negatively of the society. I will function as a part of the society and not solo to promote any agenda or business. I pledge in front of Almighty and this general body to uphold the nursing professional standards and project the honorable image of my profession. Thank you. I do.
I do. At least they are all admitted in our society and inducted in that, and due respect. We are finishing 2024 with no due things left until today. Unless you have any more agenda, or otherwise we can say vote of thanks.
Yeah.
And if Sudhaji want to say something, Sudhaji? I see Sudhaji.
Ma'am, I
Smile.
don't have much words because since 2 years, lots of financial loss I am facing. But hope 2025 is come with hopes,
Okay.
and I'm so happy and feel blessed that I am surrounded with the beautiful and loving, like my mother, like my mentors, and all the respected male executive members also, who always guiding me and motivate me, because due to this financial loss of last 2 years, there is lots of ups and downs in my colleges, and students also creating lots of nuisance in the college, ma'am. बहुत ups and downs वाला रहा मैम, बट होप कर रही हूँ मैम 2025 अच्छा रहे, आप लोगों की ब्लेसिंग्स ऐसे ही मिलती रहे मैम, ऐसे हमारा साथ बना रहे एनएसएस फैमिली का, बस यही चाहिए मैम.
And also you have sent the guidelines for submitting the report for newsletter by December 31st.
Yes ma'am,
And Ashwaji
tomorrow I will mail
have
to
done.
all the president chapters
Yes,
of
you told me.
NSS, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. And also Ashaji said she will help you also in case you need help. And we have a joint secretary also, Annam Rajkumar. You can call upon her also to help you. So whatever help people can give you, just please ask them also. Okay. With that note, sir, can I say vote of thanks or any other issue? Neerja ji wanted to
I
say
will
something.
do. Madam, I think Madam is there, Dr. Nija.
I just want to say, when you make this research things, what I found is, even in TNAI conference, it is all descriptive studies. And some of the studies, they are not at the level of what they had to be presented or fellowship has to be given. So when you make the guidelines, please see that fellowship is given for the research which is useful for that particular maybe district or a state or for a college or for the nursing profession. That one has to see. Otherwise, it is all descriptive studies, sometimes hardly 60 samples, 100 samples, which do not have the validity. Because I found there the nurses who were attending the conference on the hospital side, they said we come to the conferences to get the solution to our problems. But these studies are not able to give us that. So we have to see what type of research our members are doing. That is only my concern and the suggestion.
Yes, true. Dr. Vibhaka wants to add up.
The research guidelines are very clear, but sometimes, I quite agree that we should find the solution, and it should be clinically oriented or teaching oriented, where student outcome is also seen and patient outcome in clinical. And if they are experimental kind of study, maybe sample size, or international study, sometimes the sample size may get limited. But I quite agree that we should not go on doing the studies for the sake of doing a research study and publishing that how many papers we have published. It should be outcome based and clinical oriented more. Because as a, I also was moderating one of the sessions in TNAI, and I was thinking, are they worth presenting, But they were already agreed upon to be published, and we were wondering as moderators, three of us as moderators, whether they were, worth publishing, but they were already approved. Now, when as a research committee member of TNAI, when we give the fellowship, we have made it very clear, and there are guidelines for it. So I think the concerns are very, very correct that we should be very careful. Small or big grant, that's a different question. But we should be very careful what kind of scholarly work we should encourage. That's all. Thank you.
Yes,
And
madam.
experimental or
Truly.
international is okay, but even in the descriptive, now they will come with 60 samples. What is the validity of that type of research? It is not even a pilot study, hardly a pilot study. It is.
Right.
Yes,
Sir,
truly. That's
Sir,
Dr.
one
Anil, that's all.
minute. Yes, sir. I want to say something about the webinars. The webinars are only to encourage and give the platform to our executives. They have already gone through, they have already got the degree. So this is not an evaluative platform. But when we are giving the scholarship, we should be considering that factor 100%. So I want to differentiate that when webinars are done, they are done only to encourage them, to give them platform because they are our executives. So I'm not looking for that evaluation in that area. But your input had been invaluable for them to understand how it would have been more beneficial. But other than that, we are not doing evaluations in webinar. Yes.
Webinar is okay. We are just telling about
Yes.
the fellowship,
I just wanted to,
fellowship what
Research,
you will NSS will be giving. That we
Yeah.
have to see.
Thank you.
Yes. Truly. Yes, truly. That's why I will be sending you all the drafts also, which we have prepared. We have not done. Just truly, this inputs needs to be taken into consideration before awarding a fellowship. So, a genuine candidates with a total ethical and totally professional, which is really a good, that only we will be giving.
And Binu, you
That's why
should
we have not fixed
upload
an
the
amount also to
guidelines.
what
Yeah, guidelines for plagiarism
will be
and
sharing,
all
madam.
those
We have
things
not
also.
fixed.
You should upload side by side. You should upload that also on your website so that they can
Yes, ma'am.
download from that, because
Yes.
self plagiarism is also an issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Plagiarism, self plagiarism, all those things should be uploaded when you will do final this
Yes.
thing whichever committee is doing.
Yes, madam. I will be sharing that draft, madam, actually. And your suggestion, that also I will send, madam. Actually, that's why last year we have done, they have sent us the whole thesis. And then we gave award. But we thought this is totally wrong. Whether they have downloaded from someone, whether it is there or we were not able to know. That's why we thought, no, they will be sending only a proposal. That if proposal the executives will, okay, then only they have to do. Because something they can directly produce that will not be good, I think.
Yes.
That's why, madam, I will share you all the draft to everyone. Then with approval only, we will go with this.
Thank you.
But can I proceed with
Or you
vote
can
of
say
thanks?
vote of thanks.
Yes. Respected all members, Dr. Suresh Narla, all the members present here. First of all, I would like to thank to God Almighty to who's always showering blessings for us, and so that's why we are in the 4 years as complete our society with a very good activities and with over 2,900 members, 2,890 members we have in our society. I'm thankful to all the executives for that. Next, I would like to thank our pillars of our Nursing Scholar Society, Dr. Suresh Narula Khanna ma'am, patron, co-patron, Mariama Sen, and yes, our advisor and our very strong advisor, Dr. Bimla Kapoor madam, for always guiding us that we are not going in a wrong path or a wrong direction. Thank you, ma'am, for always guiding us, and we are blessed to have you. Next, it's time to thank our Dr. Aisha Qureshi madam. She's always a young, charming, evergreen, and her presence is like her smile and presence makes the whole aura of the meeting a very energetic. So we are on behalf and our absence also we will thank to Dr. Aisha Qureshi ma'am, SNT patron, Nursing Scholar Society. Next, I would like to thank all the executive members, the national pillars of Nursing Scholars Society, Dr. Alka Tajne ma'am. It's a more like a family for me. I've got a sisters, I've got brothers, and everyone in this. So I thank Dr. Alka Tajne ma'am, Dr. Sudha Singh Moi. Yes, of course, my brother, Dr. Himanshu Trivedi, having a tough time, is having his wife has recently met with an MC with his family activities and family commitment. He was supposed to be here today, but is busy. So thank you, sir, in your absence also for always supporting the nursing scholars. And yes, of course, our Dr. Sudha Singh Moi, the editor of Nursing Scholar Society. She's always the back pillar and always energetic and charming for all of us and leading us the society. Thank you, Sudha Singh. And yes, of course, Dr. Muthu sir and Dr.
Yes, sir.
Neeraja Sood ma'am. She's always again a leader. She's also a visionary leader and pillar of our Nursing Scholar Society, which leads us in every way, guides us, corrects us. I've learned many things from Dr. Neeraja. Thank you, ma'am,
Just
for
ask
always
if
guiding us.
co-patron
and
Mariama
please
Sen was
continue.
there. Just ask if co-patron Dr.
I
Mariama Sen
invite
was there.
co-patron ma'am, Mariama ma'am, would you like to say a few words? We are blessed to have you in this general body meeting. I
She
think
said
madam
she
is
will
not
join
there, madam.
us.
Initially she was there. But now
Oh, okay.
I thank you,
Mhm.
madam. Also, I thank each chapter presidents, Dr. Muthu sir, for always supporting us in our inductions. We are really blessed that you guides us. You lead us from the front in induction ceremony. You prepare all the PPTs, and you are always there. Every chapter, this last 1 year, you have been leading us in the Master of Ceremony with your team and giving us your valuable time for conducting this induction ceremony. Yes, I will be always outside this church, but you were there. That's why it was safe that I can get inside. So thank you, Muthu
Thank
sir,
you, sir.
for
Thank
always
you.
supporting
Yes, sir.
us. And I thank each members of the Nursing Scholar Society and each torch bearers and each pillar of the Nursing Scholar Society for supporting the vision and mission of Nursing Scholar Society. Thank you, each one of you. And I'm very sorry for this short interpretations which my family and this has done because we were
No
outside and my
problem. We
kids
love
were
it.
disturbing you in middle of this
Love it.
general
We
body
love it.
meeting. I'm very sorry for that.
I
Happy
think
holidays
Thank
and
you.
Happy New Year. If we are not meeting on the 20th or 27th, when we are meeting, Sudhaji?
28, ma'am.
No, she said she will
Yes,
change
ma'am.
because 27th or 20.
Ma'am, it will be on 27, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I wanted to confirm. Then we can say Happy New Year that time.
I
Okay.
think we
Happy
need
holidays.
to, Dr. Khanna, we need to really thank Dr. Binu Joy because
Sure,
amount
yeah.
of work, and also thank Dr. Annu Kutti and Alka Of course, Sudha is there. They are a wonderful team. I have never seen any difference of opinion in them. They work together. They work very, very hard. And
Thank
they
you
are
so
so
much, ma'am.
humble in
Thank you.
their approach, you know. I mean, it's such a pleasure to meet such strong people, yet being so humble. Thank you so much, Dr.
All
Binu.
your guidance, all your guidance.
No, all of
Yes,
us
yes.
together. But still, you know, their approach is never no. It is always yes, you know. So that's why. Thank you so much from my
Thank you.
side.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Stay well till
Actually,
27.
we are blessed to have you. Madam.
Yes,
So you always
yes,
correct
yes.
us,
We
guide
are
us,
very
madam.
lucky.
That's fine.
Happy
We
New
go in a
Year.
wrong direction. It always we keep madam in meeting so that if we are in wrong, we should write a good stop also in that. And you correct us. That is the real essence of our society.
Thank you so much.
Um,
We learn from each other. So let's say till we meet again. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, till we meet
Happy
again.
holidays.
Thank you.
Happy
Namaste.
New Year, ma'am.
Christmas, ma'am.
Happy New
Advance
Year, sir.
wishes.
All of you.
All
Happy
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so
To
much,
all of
ma'am.
you, to all of you.